Hi guys, it's Jessie. I am PTO president of my kids' school, and one of my favorite things to do is to make the signs for our events and fundraisers. I love throwing events. I love throwing parties. I love making everything so special for the kids. But making a good sign will get them there because we want to draw attention. We want them to engage. We want them to show their parents on their way out of school. We want the parents to see the signs while they're waiting for pickup. So it's all about placement. It's all about eye catching and clear wording. I get to get really creative about it. I have my own little system. So I thought I'd share with you kind of how I go about it, how I set up. Pretty basic. It takes a lot of time. When it comes to fundraisers, it's all about like a really, really like attention getting sign. I'm just going to show you my little process. And at the end of this, I'm going to show me making the sign. So first, I turn the TV on because I need something in the background, either music or a show. These are my favorite acrylic markers. They're like this. They're not shiny. They're very matte, and I really like that. I also use these jumbo marker from Art Skills. These are more like markers, like a regular marker. They're similar, but not that chalky kind of feeling. It's not like as vibrant. I also use like a big black Sharpie to help with like the shading and the shadows and all that. I like to use a regular size Sharpie just for like outlining normal letters or getting a little bit more detail. Black is the color I go through the fastest. I use white to add dimension to certain things. So I will show you. Okay, so I start out by clearing off my table, getting the poster board ready. I usually decide if I'm going to make it horizontal or vertical. Then I grab my box of markers and grab the colors that I plan on using, all the colors that I think I could possibly use. That way I can get rid of the box and not have any clutter. I really like to keep the area as clean as possible. Now I like to test out the markers. I just grab a blank piece of paper or the back of a paper I'm not using, and I need to test them all out. One, to see the color that it shows, and also like that black one. If it's out of ink, I don't want to use it. It's way too hard. It'll take a lot longer trying to get the ink, and then I'll start something and it's not going to work. Okay, so now I am just doing a quick little practice of the lettering that I want to do and the shading and the shadows and kind of where I'm going with that. I'm only doing a couple letters, and I'm also going to work on the and sign because I don't know how to do that. I don't want to learn how to do it on actual board. I like to avoid using pencil and erasing as much as possible. I do to an extent, but I try to avoid that. Now I'm grabbing out my notebook and writing down some of the info so that I know what to put on, and some little blurbs and some little quotes of what I plan on putting on the posters, just so I don't forget. So the time and day, details of the events and all that, so I can just check back there when I need to.
I met you during the golden age of television shows like Parks and Recreation. You just ended a long-term thing, and there was just a fling, meant nothing, yeah, just a fling and meant nothing. So
So, like I said before, I use the white marker to add the dimension in these little areas, kind of where the light would hit. It really, really is so helpful because from far away it makes it look a little more professional, I guess, for being, you know, a school fundraiser, a sign for a school fundraiser. I ran out of room over here, but that's okay. I made it work. I'll do better next time. I filled in the gaps with those. I filled in with that so that people, I should probably outline that with some black marker maybe. And I think on my next one, I'm going to make these a brighter color. But yeah, I think I did pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more stuff because I will be uploading shorts of the rest of the posters that I make. And I will also be doing a video on poster placement at the school without showing the school, but at the school to really make sure that people see it because that's the most important thing is the parents need to see it, the kids need to see it, but mostly the parents. So with pickup, drop off, the gate that the parents pick the kids up at, um, I'll put it on like wooden stakes and I'll put it in the grass next to the sidewalk that everybody walks by after pickup. I usually will like cover the school drop off sign just for that day. Like I'll do it on that day. Because people sit in line forever and we want them to see that and sit there and look at it and be like, "Oh, we should go there. We should do that." So yeah, get ready for more because I love doing it. My next sign, I will be posting shorts about the rest of the signs that I make. Also, my next event is the chili cook-off movie night, and I don't even know what I'm going to do with that sign. I have no idea. It's gonna take a lot of brain power to figure out exactly what I'm gonna draw, how I'm gonna word it. But chili cook-off is next, and movie night is next. Thanks, guys. Bye.